Hey guys, welcome back to another Gaming Memories video. Here we are taking a look at a game that was released in Japan in 1998 that goes by The Race of Champions 2. To be honest, not much is actually known about this game. I actually just kind of stumbled across it as I was looking through different types of games, and I just wanted to see if I could find something different. So I tried to do a bit of research about this game online, and frankly there's virtually nothing really online. There's very little about this game, or very little is known about it. If anybody does know about it, make sure to drop information down in the comments below, as I'd love to know more about it, because I can't find anything on really online about this. But all I do know from playing it is the fact is that it's like a Formula 1 style kind of simulation game. Now, in saying there's been a simulation, it's not like Gran Turismo, even though that's a simulator, but you can actually play the game and you can race the cars. In this game you actually, for some reason, or maybe you can, I don't know, but I haven't been able to do it. So it took a while to kind of figure out pretty much what to do due to the language barrier, trying to pick like races and setups and car setups. And I eventually did get to go out, like say on the track, where like you'll see now in a second, where you get to see like an overview of like a testing phase of the car when it comes into the pits and it's going out on track to try and test the car for lap times and that. So I don't know if you can actually play the game outright and play as the car. But the one thing I will admit from looking at it, once I eventually did get in to actually be able to even watch an overview of the car being out on track, which was quite difficult to do at first. I had to try it a few times because the options can be quite difficult to get around and trying to figure out really what to do. But the graphics on it are actually really good for a PlayStation 1 game. Actually looking at it, the level of detail is actually quite incredible. And even looking, I know like it kind of looks like it's like a rolling kind of demo, which frankly it is. But I'll be honest, I can't get over the level of detail in the graphics. I really can't. So I just said I'd actually just make a video on it, because it says, right, it's something different, and it definitely is different. I've never really seen a game kind of much like this, even though like I've played like Formula 1 games and I have played a lot of these type of like racing games, but I haven't actually seen a full-on simulation game where you actually don't really kind of like are in control of the car, where you have to make decisions and then you let the computer pretty much do its thing. So your tweaks and your options that you change in pretty much in the options menu and the back end pretty much determines how the racer is going to pretty much get on the track. It's like you're communicating with them on the track, and you have to make decisions based off like tyre choices and how fast or how slow they should go, whether they should try to beat the lap times and so forth. So that seems to be pretty much the idea of this game. Now, to be honest, I can't really sit here and say that I've enjoyed it, because I don't really know what it's about, but I just wanted to try and figure it out, because again, when I went looking for information and trying to do a bit of research on the game online, I genuinely could barely find anything. There was a few snippets, but very little, and even very little even more photographs of the game really kind of in action. It's like this game is just completely bare, like it never really existed. It may be well known in its region in Japan. I'm sure people do know about it, or I'm sure if there is anyone from Japan that's actually to watch the videos, they would probably know about it. But again, I haven't seen anything about it, but it just says I would just actually do a video on it. Again, that's my whole goal with this channel, is to literally explore other type of games that I've never actually seen before and have actually yet to experience or even try to play. Or in this case, I can't really play it, but I managed to get it work long enough that I could actually get something together like this here, even just to get a bit of a demo going, like just to see the game actually in action, which I actually am impressed with. Graphically, it actually looks phenomenal. Like, and for a Formula 1 style game, it actually looks really good. For a PS1 game, I'm definitely impressed with it. But again, you can't play it, you can't actually take control of the car, so maybe you can, I'm not too sure. But it was something I just wanted to kind of just show with you guys and just see if there is anyone out there knows it. But again, my goal is to do as many videos as I can on different style of games, and just to kind of see what they're like, and just to try and understand them a wee bit better, because there is a lot of games that was out on the PlayStation that nobody knows about, that have never been heard of, and I most certainly did not know about this at all. Again, the language barrier does come into it again, because I don't speak Japanese, and that can be an issue. But again, it is worthwhile just doing a video on it, just to kind of just show you guys just what the game is, what I think it's about, or what it's supposed to do. So maybe someone might know. So if you do, make sure to share it down in the comments below. I'd love to hear, or even try and gather more information about it. So if you have actually liked this video, make sure to leave a like. Also be sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to be updated whenever I release future content, and also feel free to share the video, as I am going to be trying to explore other unique and quirky style games on PlayStation and share my thoughts and experience with everyone. So as always, make sure to keep playing those classic games and enjoying them, and keep those gaming memories alive.